Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS update.
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical.
Media. With the exception of the last two Blu-rays I'll be showing, I got everything in this video at thrift stores over the last 2 days. Starting with the VHS tapes, I picked up the last Police Academy movie I needed on VHS for my collection. Police Academy 6, City Under Siege. I found another VHS edition different than the one I already own of my favorite Elvis movie, Tickle Me. Horror fans will probably know the significance of this film. This looked pretty good and has a good cast, although I don't know too much about it. Attraction. Here's a naughty thriller called Collector's Item. I'm a big fan of Monica Keena. She's one of my favorite Elm Street final girls. Plus she was in Dawson's Creek. So I had to pick up Ripe. And now that I think of it, technically, isn't she also a Friday the 13th final girl, since she was in Freddy vs. Jason? Is she the only actress to be a final girl in 2 of the major franchises because of that? I picked up The Curve on VHS. Now, I do already own this, but this one was in much better condition. I found Vulgar on tape. Probably the darkest of the View Askew universe. This was a really cool find. It's the Midnight Movies VHS release of Night Owl, starring John Leguizamo and Carolyn Monroe. I really like the cover on this release. Here's the Warner Home Video Giant Clam release of Hollywood Boulevard. I guess Giant Clam is fitting for this movie. This tape is pretty rare. And the last of the VHS tapes is this MGM bookbox release of Year of the Dragon, and it opens like this. What's cool about finding this is it's a movie Jason and I discussed possibly doing for Positive Spin at some point, since this is a universally hated film. On to the DVDs now with the complete 3rd and 4th season set of Dinosaurs, the TV series. I already own seasons 1 and 2, so this completes the series for me. Some of you may scoff at this, and that's fine, but the original Beauty and the Beast from Disney is my favorite animated Disney film. So I've always been curious about the live-action remake with Emma Watson. I found this DVD brand new at the thrift store, and I've already watched it, and I have to say, it was really well done. Despite already owning all 4 of these, I found this Batman 4 film collection brand new and still sealed at the thrift store. So I had to get it. Now, I thought I already had Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull on DVD, but when I went to look for it the other day, I couldn't find it. So I found this cheap at the thrift store and picked it up, just in case. I also picked up the Flatliners remake. I used to see this in the bargain bin at Walmart all the time, but never got it back then. Wish I had, but I guess it worked out because now I found it even cheaper. I thought this looked fun, and I don't think I've ever seen it around before. Homecoming with Misha Barton. Apparently, it's a Fatal Attraction type film. As a matter of fact, the back even says, a mix of Fatal Attraction and Misery for the Gossip Girl generation. Should be fun. Here's another Anchor Bay release for the collection. Crowley. No, not Victor. In my last update video, I believe I showed a For Your Consideration DVD screener of her. And then I found this Blu-ray, brand new and still sealed at the thrift store, so I grabbed this too. In that last update video, I showed the first 4 Pirates movies, and at the time thought I owned the complete franchise. Well, it turns out there are actually 5 of these films. I had no idea. When I found out, I had to go out and find the 5th. Dead Men Tell No Tales on Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Now I can officially say I have all of them. Until the next one is released, of course. I finally picked up the Suspiria remake from 2018 on Blu-ray. Fun story about this movie? A few years back when Jason came to visit me, of course, we went movie shopping together. And this was one that he bought while he was here. Now, all these years later, I finally got my own copy, and we actually watched it together last night. And finally, this arrived in the mail today directly from Vinegar Syndrome. It's Vacation of Terror 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I absolutely love these two movies, and I reviewed both of them on my channel a few years back. I cannot tell you how often I think of these for whatever reason. So I was thrilled when Vinegar Syndrome announced they'd be releasing them. I've been holding off on rewatching my DVD sets because I figured next time I revisit them, I should watch them on Blu-ray. Well, now I can. So that's all for this update. What do you think? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.